Welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back, baby. The voice is still a little bit hoarse. Okay. But we're going to jump right in. So we're going to be going into the Before Tarot, the Intuitive Kipperish, the Art of Manifestation Oracle. That's what I have for us this evening. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pull up the chat and we're going to jump right in. All right. So I've already pre-shuffled because it's late. I was just sitting here, trying to pass time. So I've already shuffled. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick it off and see what's in the energy for the collective. Holy Spirit, what's in the energy for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs, starting off with the Eight of Wands in the upright. Eight of Wands in the upright. Hello, Frank Jones. Hey, what's up? All right, Holy Spirit, what else you got for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Hello, Lynn Rodriguez, Linda Wolf, Bethany Elliott. What's up, Jordana. No, it's Jordan Alford. Excuse me, Jordan Alford. How you doing, baby? What's up, Nina Cordana, Shelly Matlock, Ellie. What's up? What's up? Death is in reverse. Magician here in the upright. Welcome to the late night read, everybody. And we have the Six of Pentacles here in the upright. Okay. Somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody wants to talk to you. This is somebody you're not feeling a lot of heat or passion with. I don't even know if you want a restart with this person. Notice how the dragon looks like a cloud of smoke. Now, I do have a deck where this dragon is filled in, but here, because he looks like it's just smoke here, it's almost like you may feel like somebody is just wasting your time. How you doing, Joe English? Long time no see. How are you? There go my boo-boo bear, Martin Simpson. Hey, let's get it, y'all. Okay, so we got the Eight of Wands. Someone wants to talk to you. This is somebody you may not be feeling a lot of passion with. This may be somebody you don't want a new start with because normally the dragon is about rejuvenation, and being that it's just a lot of smoke here, this may be somebody that you feel like if you were to talk to them, they would maybe blow smoke up your behind, so to speak. You don't really want to talk to this person. You feel like you don't have anything worthy of investing with this person. You don't want to invest with them with the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse. Now, that's how you feel. But this person, death is in reverse. This is someone who is wanting to come back. They don't want things to be over, okay? They want to talk to you. The Magician here is in the upright. This is someone who believes that they have all the tools necessary to manifest this reconciliation with you. Now, the one thing I want you to notice, though, on this Magician card, notice that the Divine is handing the cup. This is someone who feels like they need the Divine to step in to get the communication ball rolling. See, the cup is not just out here. So they feel like the only thing, they feel they have the tools necessary except for your presence. You're not gracing someone with your presence. You're not allowing them to speak to you. And this is really bothering someone. So they're probably asking the Divine to step in to try to facilitate the communication or the emotion between you guys, right? They want to talk. They need some emotion from you. And the reason why they want emotion from you is because they need a loan. Somebody needs to ask you for somebody needs some money. Okay. And so they need you to care so that you'll want to give them some money. So let's talk about the Eight of Wands. How are you, KOM, Tariq, Ryan? What's up? What's up? Let's get into it. Let's talk about the Eight of Wands here in the upright. Eight of Wands here in the upright. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Hermit, Virgo energy in the upright. Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo is also out here. Okay, heavy on the Virgo. We got the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So the Hermit is in the upright. Ace of Wands is in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles here in the upright, and the Ace of Cups is in reverse. All right. So this is somebody. You have decided that there is no emotion left. Remember I said it feels like all the passion's gone? So your desire to talk to someone is like completely over. Whatever feelings you may have had, emotions towards them, it has completely dried up. You may not see this person the same here with the Ace of Cups here in reverse. This is someone you used to give a lot to. But the way that this particular Queen of Pentacles is, notice the snake is taking the pentacle. You may feel like, now this is the before tarot. If you had forethought about a situation, you might have moved differently. You feel like if you knew then what you know now, if I knew then that you were going to take an opportunity or money from me, somebody that you loved. A Queen of Pentacles takes care of those she loves, right? And so this is somebody. How you doing, Sarah? What's up, James? Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you, Tiffany, for the gold medal. I appreciate it. Bronze medal, I appreciate it. Welcome. So here it is. This is someone who you used to look out for. You love them, right? The Queen of Pentacles, she takes care of those she loves. But see, in the end, somebody was a snake and they stole from you. That's how you feel. They stole from you. So it's like you don't really have any passion or emotion for somebody. And like I said, if you knew then what you now know, if you had forethought that somebody may end up stealing from you, you would have moved in a whole nother direction. This is why you don't find someone attractive. You don't have emotion. You don't find them attractive. You wish that you could have went in a whole nother direction. A lot of y'all wish that you would have just stayed single by yourself alone. Just closed off in your own energy, hermit. I was better off when it was just me. Is that how you feel? This is why they want to talk to you, but it's looking like you don't have much to say. The hermit, you would rather just be out here holding on to God, surrounded by your light team, minding your business, drinking your water, doing you. Hermit, this is what you want to do. Now, you wish that you had never exchanged or given money to someone. Ace of Pentacles, notice there's an exchange. Looks like you just handed somebody your money. The divine tried to hand you money, but it looks like you handed it over. Ace of Pentacles, this is somebody you wish you had never invested in. Let's talk about it. How you doing? Z, the one goat. What's up, Jimmy? Shalom. How you doing? Let's talk about the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse. It's almost like, yep, Nina said, wish it never even started. You wish that you had never started giving someone money. You had never invested in this person. Okay, we got the Six of Swords here in the upright, the Two of Pentacles in the upright, and the High Priestess. You wish that you had used your intuition. But I'm going to be honest with you. The High Priestess is in the upright. There is an eagle right over her head, right on top of that moon. It's like if I would have used my wisdom and if I would have listened to my intuition, when I brought somebody back into my world, this is the Six of Swords. It's in reverse, right? They're supposed to be getting ready to move towards peace. But see, instead of leaving something alone, you brought something back. So this was revisiting a situation. You went and dug something up and revisited a situation. And now you sit back going, if I would have just listened to my intuition before I dug something up, somebody was juggling when I met them. Their money was already out of reach for them. See, he's reaching for pentacles. So somebody, when you met them, they were going through some sort of struggle. They were not holding on to their pentacles and their emotions was up and down and up and down. And this is how you feel. Okay. Hello, DP. What's up, Thomas? Okay. And so here it is. But you went ahead and you maybe you resurrected the relationship anyway. Death. Now, somebody does want back in your life, but death is about, instead of when it's in reverse, this is you not allowing something to die. You going back and you starting it over. So let's talk about death. And like I said, we have Taurus out here. I've named a few signs already. We definitely got Taurus, okay? And Scorpio. Let's talk about the death. Scorpio energy. What do you got for death in reverse, Holy Spirit? And there is a card I just seen that turned upright, and it is the Eight of Cups. If you knew then that somebody was going to be so selfish, not only was they going to leave, but that they was going to drink from the cup themselves. Would you have acted different? Would you have dug something up? Death is in reverse. Would you have dug it up? If I would have known that this crazy was going to come back in my life, end up leaving and drinking from the cup they sell, would I have resurrected? I do, Thomas. Do you not see where it says personal readings at the bottom of your screen? It should say, I am the light, right above the chat. It says personal readings. Click that, and that's my email. Email me for a personal reading. Okay? It says Seven of Swords here in the upright and the Four of Cups. This is you getting up. Instead of just letting something being closed off between the two of y'all, you went and got up and you went straight towards somebody who was going to end up manipulating you. This is somebody, if you would have known in the end that somebody was eyeing what was yours. Look at that, Seven of Swords. This is somebody, this is him. He's already see, the Seven of Swords is about somebody stealing the swords and thinking they're getting away with it. It's almost like if I would have just sat down and really thought about who I was dealing with. This person is always cunning, a con, somebody who always never really planned for good. This is somebody who is up to no good. And this is like you're saying, but I went and got somebody who was up to no good. See, this is him pre-planning the steal. If I would have just thought about who I was talking to, I would have known that they was going to end up drinking from the cup. They was going to end up leaving and drinking from the cup. But I really wasn't looking at them that way. You know how sometimes collective, you can want somebody, you see the potential, so you want them, you want to ascribe to them that they're better than what they actually are. This is what I think is happening here. Let's talk about the Magician here in the upright. What's up? I'm gonna let you go. I don't know what's wrong with you, but goodbye. Hello, Amanda. How you doing? Hey, what's up, Tariq? Yeah, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, just keep scrolling. Let's talk about the Magician. All right, the Magician, Gemini energy. Okay, so we had the Queen of Swords, a Libra energy, and the Seven of Pentacles here in the upright and the Five of Cups. You decided to listen. I don't know why, but this is what it feels like. The only thing you felt, maybe this is y'all. The Magician is a master manifester. And I'm going to be honest with you. How you doing, Fresh Designs? I'm getting a different message with this. You know how he has all the tools necessary to rejuvenate, right? Except for the cup. Maybe you have everything but love. Maybe that was the only thing missing from your life. So when this person came into your life, this is you. Five of Cups is in reverse. You felt like it was wise on your part as the Queen of Swords. I'm going to restore, this will restore my faith, my love. This is now the cup of love is coming back towards you. So I finally got love in my life. So this is restoring your faith, so to speak. Now, if you know anything about a cat, cats are sneaky, honey. Cats are very cunning. And now you probably feel like somebody is like a little sneaky cat. They was getting away with stuff. And then here with the Queen of Swords, now when you think about forethought, you feel like you just gave away your intuition. Just gave it away. Just wasn't looking at stuff. Now, Queen of Swords is Libra energy. A Queen of Swords is someone who is supposed to be able to judge situations. She's assertive. She sees stuff. She can cut through the bull crap because notice how she's in the clouds. That is that air energy is like, okay, my thoughts line it up and I can see from a higher point of view. But if you take your crown off, you get what I'm saying? So that means you're not listening to that crown chakra. You're ignoring the messages that are right before your face. You just went ahead and restored your faith. And ended up now, pentacles are growing slow. If you knew then what you know now, something ended up making you have to work real hard. Because money started coming in real slow. It's almost like you invited somebody into your life. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100 jewel. You invited someone into your life. Thank you, Sarah. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, Anthony. You invited someone in your life and then ended up paying a cost. You ended up having to work real hard. Money started coming in slow because you didn't went and dug something up that should have been left alone. You manifested something that you thought was going to be good for you, but had you just used forethought and thought about the type of person you was dealing with, you probably would have never should have dug it up to begin with. Okay? Hello, Noel. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you be feeling like maybe they changed. Maybe they changed. You know? You end up doing better than someone else. You end up having to give a lot. The Six of Pentacles is out here. Now, Six of Pentacles is also, now it's in the upright. You are someone who had money. This person needed a handout. Well, you're in a position to give it. Only thing that was missing from your life is love. So here it is. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles. What's up, Amanda? Let's talk about it. Six of Pentacles here in the upright. What you got, Holy Spirit? Six of Pentacles in the upright. King of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles in the upright, and the King of Cups in reverse. If you would have just listened to your forethought and actually looked at the situation for what it is. You know how you think somebody changed, but they're going through a hard time financially, right? So they're going through something financial. They're not really working right now when you meet them, but you're going, damn, man, I really had a lot of love for you. You just need a little help. So there you are, giving out gifts. They just need a little help. They're down on their luck. I'm going to come in, I'm going to save them. King of Pentacles. This is somebody who was very unstable. Had you looked at the situation, somebody's unstable. Taurus, Capricorn energy. They're unstable, and this is who you was trying to partner with. Somebody who don't have any pentacles to bring to this is invisible pentacles. How you going to build with somebody who is already unstable? How are you going to teach them the vision of how you want to grow pentacles and they're unstable? So they're already starting at the foundation, not really able to see the vision because they ain't got no damn money. They don't have no money. And this person is selfish. King of Cups is in reverse. So when the going gets tough, are they really going to be able to ride it out? They're already unstable. This is somebody who they have a oh, y'all, I keep saying I'm going to write it down and then I always forget it. It's almost like they had a scarcity. They're like, because their money was so low, it's like, shoot. I don't want to call it a poverty mindset. That's not what it is. It's like a survivor mode. This is somebody who is on survivor mode. So when stuff gets hard and money is not there, they're going to be the first thing out the door because it's like they're going to panic. They're not going to be there when you're trying to show them the vision of how to grow pentacles. This is somebody who is already unstable. They're on survivor mode, but not listening to your crown chakra, not looking at the situation for what it is. Try to show them a vision of, oh, baby, we could build money together. I know you're unstable. I'm going to help you. And so you start trying to help somebody balance out their scales, hoping to show them a vision of how to grow more pentacles. But see, this person's in survival mode. Survival mode. They're already unstable. They're selfish. When the tough gets going, they're going to leap. Because people in survival mode, they only think about themselves. Because it's like, it's me versus you. So I have to save me first. So the first thing they're going to do is up and go. Up and go. Hello. How you doing, Niy1? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Okay, so it's almost like you weren't really seeing who you was partnering with. And now, this is the before tarot. If I knew then what I know now, would I have moved differently? Absolutely, you probably would. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100 jewel. Let's get some more stuff out here, Holy Spirit. What else you got for the collective? We got the Page of Swords here in the upright. We have the Strength in the upright, Hierophant in reverse. Moon is in the upright and the Knight of Wands is in the upright. So let's talk about this. So here it is with the Page of Swords in the upright, Strength in the upright. So we have Leo, we have Gemini, we have Pisces, Cancer, we have Sagittarius. Okay, and then my Cancer again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, now let's talk about this. This is somebody that it's like, if you could have looked at stuff from a higher perspective, you were actually much happier when you were by yourself. If you would have just paused and looked at the situation. I am a Sagittarius, baby. Okay? That's my sun sign. My moon is in Capricorn. All right? So here it is, strength. If you would have looked at stuff from a higher perspective, Page of Swords, and just sat down and just took some time to think. But see, notice you released the hawk. So it's almost like you let go of wisdom. It was almost like you was mad for what you was. You was just like, you was just feeling like, you wasn't see how he laughing. The lion was in a strong position, but it's like you went mad for a second because love had entered your world. So here it is with the high priestess. Remember, this was wisdom on your crown. This is your crown chakra, your third eye, wisdom. It's supposed to be sitting on top of your head. But look here, you didn't release it. And now you out here and you're in a strong position. You're in a strong position when you're single. The Hierophant was in reverse. You're not in a relationship, but you could not see it with the moon. You could not see it with the moon here that, hey, there is a lobster out here in it. So it's like, but the lobster look like it's drowning. It's almost looking like you're missing something here. Okay. What's going on with Shy Lux? Shy Lux, I'm going to give you another shot because you always here. I'm going to we just give him a second. JP, he's always here, so I'm gonna give you another chance. Shy, how you doing? What's up, user? Hello, Sarah. Okay, so let's continue. So here it is with the moon. This is Cancer Pisces energy. So it's like you're not seeing something that you was already in a strong position, but guess what threw you off? The only thing you didn't have was love, baby. And sometimes when you are wanting a relationship, collective, and you tired of being by yourself, you start feeling like a little Knight of Wands. Feeling like you want to get a little frisky. You want to have a little fun. Get a little sexually impulsive. You meet somebody. But what you're not seeing is that you're hooking yourself up to someone who is selfish and unstable. But you're thinking with your middle piece. You thinking it's been a long time. Maybe you was going a little mad. You needed some sexual healing. So there you go. But you're not looking at what you was going to end up building with. And people do it all the time. Y'all do it all the time. Everybody does it. There's times when you've been single for so long, money is good, and you will drop your standards because someone is physically appealing. A Knight of Wands is sexy. This is somebody who can rock your world. Maybe you're not the Knight of Wands. Maybe your person is the Knight of Wands, but you're ignoring the other qualities that this person has. Hey, they're a little selfish. You know this person. But see, you're thinking they're changed, but you're not really looking at it from a higher perspective. You're not looking at they're telling you about their current situation, but you're thinking they changed. Oh, they just need a little help. Do they? Hey, Brandon. How you doing, Brandon Thomas? Welcome to the channel. This is different. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100 jewel. What's up, JB Smooth? Welcome to the channel. What's up, JP the God? If I didn't welcome you, baby, welcome. It's always a pleasure to have my mod, JP the God. He is always just here. Hello, boo. I'm doing good. What's up, Brandy? So let's get into it. So, Knight of Wands. Somebody needed some sexual healing. That's what I'm seeing. So you're not seeing stuff clearly because you have probably been by yourself long enough. What should I say? What you talking about, Umbra enough. Welcome to the channel. Okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. The 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. Page of Cups is in reverse. Four of Swords is in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Oh, wait. So remember I said you weren't looking at stuff. You wasn't looking at stuff clearly. You had let go of wisdom. You are in the Ten of Pentacles, baby. You got money. You got bread. You have legacy wealth. This means you got money in your savings. It means that you're doing real good financially, baby. You're content. You doing real good for yourself. Five of Pentacles is in reverse. So why, if you are in the Ten of Pentacles, would you want to go back and restore and restore a relationship and bring somebody out the cold that ain't got no pentacles to offer? They ain't got no pentacles. They ain't even got the five. This is somebody who is all the way outside in the dark, don't know where. They can't even find the damn house because they that broke. This is somebody who is in a situation where they have no money. Thank you, Miss Patty. I appreciate you. And welcome to the channel. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. May God bless you tenfold. So here it is. Hello, Crimson. Welcome. How you doing, baby? So here it is. You are not looking at the situation. Somebody is going through something. Maybe they don't have a job. They don't even have the five pentacles. This is somebody totally in poverty. And you're about to go resurrect. You looking crazy. You're not understanding. You about to go resurrect a relationship with somebody who is down on their luck. I'm in between places right now. I don't really have a job right now. This is somebody who is can't offer you nothing. They can't offer you nothing. They're Page of Cups. They can offer you this much emotion. And this is what you, with the Four of Swords, was getting ready to go dig up and bring back into your life. You was getting ready to go dig up and bring back somebody who is completely temperance in reverse. Completely does not know how to alchemize. They don't know how to balance nothing. They ain't got nothing in their cups to balance. See, alchemy. This is, when you in a situation and you try to get yourself out, they don't, look at this. Where the pentacle at? There's a candle in there. Is the lights off? This person that may not have been paying their bills. The pentacles look gray, honey, because there were none. There's candlelight on the other side of this window. And they outside. This person may or may not have had a home when you met them. This is somebody who was completely out of balance. And I'm going to be honest with you. With temperance in reverse, this means they did not know how to alchemize. They didn't know how to fix their situation. They didn't know how to get their money back on even. This is somebody who needed a benefactor. They needed somebody to help balance their skills because they clearly didn't know how to do it. How you doing? Apples are delicious. What's up, Crimson Dragon? You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who is not understanding. It's like, y'all are not. This is about forethought. And I love you, collective. But before we go digging up cute faces, potential that, they're very good and bad, we might want to hit pause before we go get ourselves into trouble. You all, please double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up. Please and thank you. Please double tap right in the center or hit the three dots in the top right corner if you're watching on a cell device. Even if you're watching on TV, please hit the like button. Please and thank you. And for those of y'all who did not know, we did the all signs earlier. It was from the cross watcher's point of view. And there are timestamps. So please check out your all signs reading. It was done earlier today. Well, earlier yesterday, because it's now the next day. We have the Six of Wands is in reverse. The Queen of Cups is in the upright. We have the Two of Cups in the upright. We have the Ten of Wands in the upright. Devil is in reverse. Let's talk about this. You are not realizing that if you go digging this up, you're going to go from being victorious to defeated. Your 10 Pentacles is getting ready to go from victorious to defeated. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. Let me show you, collector. Let me show you something. Queen of Cups is in reverse. This person's full of drama, baby. You did not realize that what you was getting ready to go pick up was a drama-filled situation. This is somebody who you're getting ready to go and bring somebody out the cold that has no money. They handsome. They're handsome or beautiful. They're Knight of Wands. They can lay it down. But this is what you get ready to go resurrect. A Queen of Cups. This is somebody full of drama who has no money. We resurrecting this. This is somebody who couldn't offer you no type of cup. How can they offer you any type of equal reciprocity? There ain't no love really between the two of y'all. This is somebody where it's like you're not really seeing that this relationship was not being built on real love emotion. This is what you was digging up. This is not somebody offering you no damn love. Honey, this was all lust. Knight of Wands. Some of y'all be in situations where you doing really, really good single, but you've been single for so long, you be like, damn, I just want somebody. And even if you don't go digging up a past person, sometimes you'll meet a new person and they so damn fine, you just be like, man, you might ignore some things. So this is somebody who could not really be where you are equally yoked. This was not based on love, even though this is what you wanted. This person couldn't offer you love even if they wanted to. This is what we digging up. This is someone who, with the 10 of Wands, see, you normally do work. This is somebody who was looking for work. So you're looking at this person like they're going to help you do the work. But if you notice here, he's got his hand out, the big man. You would think as strong as he is, he can help do some things around here. Or, she ain't doing nothing. She could do some things right here. She can help me do some things, right? Fellas, you picked up a nice, beautiful young lady. You're helping them. Hey, man, I'm helping you get on your feet, help you get a job, while you here, just clean up or do something. But see, notice instead of helping you pick up the wands, they got their hand out. Hey, baby, I need some money. They ain't trying to do no work. This is somebody who is looking for a handout. This is somebody who is not emotionally invested in this thing with you. And had you had forethought, you really wish that you had never dug up the devil. You wish that you would have just let them go. You did not realize at the time who you was chaining yourself to and giving yourself hardly no room to get away from them. See, the devil's in the dark. You had no idea what you was walking your ass into was going to be toxic. It was going to be karmic. That it was going to be you getting yourself chained up to someone who is completely out of balance, who has no pinnacle to begin with, all off of lust. And had you pumped your brakes, you wished that you had never got involved with the devil to begin with. Oh, if Foresight, if we could just go back in time and redo some things. How you doing, Ebb and Flow? What's up, the Nikki Berry? How are you, Ola May? Well, Ebb and Flow, what's up? Brandy, what it do? Travel Code P, the Chosen Virgo. Hello, how you doing, Sweet P? Welcome to the channel. So this is y'all sitting up here. You don't realize what's going on at the time. You just, hey, you saw potential. This is how relationships that's built on potential get started. Oh, well, they just need a little love. You need to get your back broke in a little bit, I need a little loving. I'm gonna help them. They just need a little help. You're not seeing what you getting ready to chain yourself to. Is something that was going to end up controlling your life, because somebody who is out of balance means there is no bottom, baby. There's no bottom. And you're not seeing it. It's in the dark. You didn't realize you hooking yourself up to someone who may potentially not even get a job. Lie to you. You're not seeing that this is somebody who is so out of balance. They ain't got, listen, this right here, there's a country term. They said, well, you ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. You ain't got nothing. Nothing. This person outside like a damn dog. Hello, Fierce Soul. What's up, Mel Rob? We don't be realizing stuff when we do it, collective, sometimes until after the fact. This is what this whole read is. The Lovers is in reverse. This was never supposed to be your partner. The Lovers is in reverse. This is somebody who was looking for notice how he's standing there and she laid on her back. He's offering her a hand. This is somebody who was looking for a handout. She laid out. This is somebody who want to lay around like a pampered princess. This ain't no partner. Your partner should be standing up, right? There should be some equal give and take, right? Some equal reciprocity, right? She laid out. He's offering her a hand because this is somebody looking for a handout. So Lovers is in reverse. You were realizing now, child, this person, really when I think about it, they always want to sit on their ass. This is you. Forethought. They always was kind of lazy. They always was waiting on me to hand them something. This person couldn't see nothing. They really couldn't see the opportunities because they had no damn opportunities. 7 of Cups. How you not really understanding who you hooked yourself up to? How can you have opportunities if your cup is empty? They couldn't see the opportunity. So when you telling them about building, you're trying to sell something to somebody who is in a scarcity mindset, who is on survival mode, who don't even have the cups. You asking them to dream and see above the clouds when they're not used to having nothing anyway. How is they going to see your vision? And this is what you was rushing towards, trying to have the 2 of Cups. Somebody who couldn't offer you not even a little bit of emotion, because people in scarcity mindsets, they're not thinking about love. Why you think he's standing there like that? She looking at him with all that desire in her eyes, and he looking at her like, bitch, what you gonna do for me? Look at his face. Excuse my language, but don't that look like what he's saying? Bitch, what you gonna do for me? You looking at me? Hey, what you gonna do? This is how somebody is doing, and you not realizing with the Knight of Swords, this is what you was rushing to. And so this is you at the 2 of Swords. If only you would have it's like instead of protecting yourself with the 2 of Swords here and keeping yourself away from this person, you walked straight to it. You should have stayed at a stalemate with this person. Had you just seen things differently, uncovered your eyes, but you should have still used your intuition, but you just was like going for it. Maybe the way she's undoing her ribbon from around her eyes, maybe you was looking at what was right in front of you. Dang, she stacked. Pow, pow, pow. Fellas, she looking so good. Whoa, child, sexy. And ladies, sometimes the man be like, damn, he cute. Ooh, and the sex is so good. Ooh. This is what we be thinking about. So when you took the blindfold off, that's what you was focusing on. You wasn't focusing on the fact that you are the one doing all the work. You weren't focusing on the fact that, hey, this person's going to constantly be acting like a child and asking me for a handout. This is somebody who is looking, see that dove. This is somebody who wants somebody to drop something into their cup. You give to me. Love me. You put some emotion into me. Not I'm going to give to you. You give to me. See, a dove is supposed to be what? A symbol of peace, right? Like an olive branch. This is somebody who wants that. This is what they want to do. And so now with the 9 of Swords, you realize that if you would have just looked at things different, 9 of Swords in reverse, you would have saved yourself a lot of pain and stress. Look at this. The 9 of Swords came in reverse. Look at all that blood. You hurt yourself trying to help somebody else. And you could have avoided all the stress, all the blood, the sweat, the tears that some of y'all have went through could have all been avoided had you just not been looking with your eye at what was right in front of you, but was looking with your eye, your third eye. Ciao. Here we go. What's up, failed actress? How you doing? Andika, welcome. How you doing? What's up, Angela? I see you. Hey, Miss J. How you doing? What's up, Ryan? C. Botry, welcome to the channel. Thank you. How's everybody doing? Welcome. How y'all doing? Welcome to the late night read. It's 12:40 a.m. on Eastern time where I am. Some of y'all, this is like good hours for some of you all. Nina, this is better morning hours for her. And I know some of my others, it's like afternoon or early evening. For some of you all, depending on where you are in the world, welcome to the channel. What's up, Omar? How you doing, baby? What's up, Divinely Guided by God? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yep, Nina said it's 5:40. It's better than 3, though. Nina be watching us at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, hey, Deborah. You said, okay, you from Jamaica, Omar. Well, welcome. It's late night where you are, Miss J, 11:42. You must be on the, what is that, Pacific Standard? No. You Central. You're Central time. Yes. Hey, Joshua, Burt Warmington. How you doing, baby? Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands here in the upright. Jacqueline, what's up? How you doing? What you say, Miss Patty? Yes, buddy. The world is in reverse. But see, this was the situation right now is you went and dug up something because you was just tired of being single. Sometimes we get tired and some of y'all be single for a long time. You listen, the STD rates are really going up. And so you will sometimes feel comfortable going back to an ex. But then an ex may not be in the best place in their life, but you feel like, oh, it's safe to be with them. There's lots of reasons why people will dig up something. And then you like seeing potential. But see, they're looking at you with survival mode mindset. How the hell can I use you to pay some bills? You're looking at it, oh, well, you just need a little help and it's going to turn into something. You're not seeing it through clear vision. And even my fellows will sometimes reach down and try to help a lady up and help them get cars or help pay that rent or help pay them bills. And you keep waiting on her to stand on her own too, and she never does. And now you're shelling out money and you're working twice as hard. We all have been there. There have been times where we have done this. And listen, and if you're not the one who has done it, maybe you're the one who has taken advantage of someone. Because you was in a survival mindset. Yeah, they wanted a relationship. And I was looking at them like, damn it, you look like a bag. And you may have used somebody. It happens. How you doing, Tori? What's up, Annette? Okay, so let's talk about it. So 2 of Wands is in the upright. We have the 3 of Swords here in the upright. The World is in reverse. The Ace of Swords is in the upright. And the Queen of Wands is in the upright. So let's talk about this. The 2 of Wands. If you would have sat down and looked at somebody. Now you are dressed like an emperor. Had you really sat down and thought about your person, this looks like a child holding a globe. If you would have really just sat down and looked at what their vision was, would you have realized this is somebody who you was thinking about? Maybe you had a vision of love, but had you just really sat down and thought about this person? 3 of Swords. This is somebody who normally, in the past, maybe they used to cheat. You're not heartbroken yet. Not yet. But had you listened to this person and their vision of the future, see how this heart is above the clouds. So had we thought about what their vision of love looked like, could we have prevented the 3 of Swords? Somebody cheating on you down the road. Had you talked to them about what is your vision of a relationship? How do you see love? Maybe you would have saw that there was a potential that they might cheat down the road. Had you talked about it? See, that this person ain't got nothing in their cup. So had you done that with the world in reverse, would you have really went back? Look at this and embraced them. Look at them getting it in. These are like two people getting it in. You should have let the cycle close, but instead you wanted this. So what did you do? World is in reverse. You dug it up. Gemini energy here with the lovers. We also have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces again. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Heavy on the Leo, but it could be any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio here with the world. Knight of Swords, Aquarius. Okay, so listen here. So you went back and got somebody real impulsively because it does look like this is what you wanted. Some of y'all wanted some, you just want, hey man, it's been a long time. So you went back and you got somebody. And you thought this was going to be easy. This is easy. Ace of Swords and upright. Easy. They just need a little help. You not realizing that you had to put wisdom down. You was putting down all of your hard-earned victory that you had worked for. You normally have victory over trials and tribulations. You wasn't realizing that your sword, your wisdom, your sword is about your brain power, right? Air signs, that's your thought. Your sword was getting ready to get stuck in the mountain because that's where your thoughts were. Stuck because you was too busy thinking about what you was going to be getting. You was stuck. Then took your crown of wisdom off. And now how you going to be victorious? Queen of Wands is in the upright. You was focused on what was in front of you. Beauty. Beauty is her name. Y'all know that song, Beauty is her name. But what is that? What's them boys with Cisco and them? Beauty. Beauty is her name. Fine. She is fine. This girl is stacked to the nine. Oh my God. Do you see her chest? You see them hips? You see that booty? Whoa. I want it. I want it. I want it right now. This is all you worrying about is what is right in front of you. Drew Hill. Thank you, baby. Thank you, JP. Beauty is her name. You looking at what is beautiful in front of you. You looking at what is handsome in front of you. You're not seeing nothing else. This is where your thoughts are on beauty, handsomeness. Good God, look at that right there. I just think that's me right there. I want that. Now realizing your thoughts is going to be stuck because you're going to be feeling stressed out down the road. Feeling like, oh my God, I done stabbed myself all over. This you laid in bed going, what have I done? What have I done? Have you ever laid in bed and been looking at the ceiling going, God, what have I got myself into? What have I done? This was going to be you. But you're not seeing it. You could have prevented all this stress had you just pumped your brakes. That is so funny. That is so funny. But we do this, y'all. Welcome, Ellie. We do this. What's up, Tamal? Hello. Welcome to the channel. Everybody, it's 131 of us in here, or 32 of us. Do y'all mind double tapping the screen, please, and getting the likes up so we can, please and thank you. Please double tap. This is so funny to me. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Child, you was not seeing what you was getting ready to walk into. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Collective, you was not seeing what you was rocking your ass into. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person was bad luck. If you would have just talked to them about the Two of Wands, which direction they was trying to go in. If you could have seen what they were seeing, you would have realized, oh, hell no, I need to avoid your ass at all costs. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. But no, this is you ignoring the potential and resurrecting it. I'm going to show them a little mercy. They just need a little help. They got potential, right? You're not realizing that this person is an emperor in reverse. They can't do the damn position because they ain't got no damn job. So some of y'all are thinking you're going to like domesticate or help this person and that they got potential, right? But this is somebody who was not fit to be sitting in a position anyway. They couldn't provide nothing. They were chaos. This is what you was going back into. Chaos. You was inviting chaos into your world. And now with the sun, now you see it. Now you see it. You used to be a baby out here happy as can be. Riding your little horse, just happy, happy. Notice how the horse, the baby is out here in the sunshine, but the baby laid back, smiling. Because you know what this was representing? This was you, laid back on the bed, grinning from ear to ear. You know why? Because that was you. After you done had your orgasm, you sitting up here happy as could be. Couldn't see that you was actually stuck. See, this right here is phallic. You couldn't see that dang-a-lang of vagina was about to get you stuck. You was too busy being happy, laid out on your back. You was about to be stuck with a problem. You ain't had no idea. You had no idea who the hell you was giving to. 6 of Cups. This is somebody from your past, but you thought they had potential. You thought that things had changed. You thought that they were safe. I've been with you before, man. You can't be out here just sleeping with just anybody. You go back. You get them. You think, hey, man, all right, man, me and you always been cool. You just need a little help. I'll help you. You had no idea that this right here is phallic. You must get stuck. You stuck in yourself. Oh, Lord, what have I done? What have I done? This is you. You should have never been given. Normally the boy is giving her flowers. You should have never gave them shit. And you now, if never. The moment you said, hey man, I ain't working. Hey, when you get your life together, give me a call. You should have never gave them anything. But you out here pouring out love and kindness. Child. It be like that. It be like that. This person is collective. What have we done? This is foresight. If we would have just used our foresight, could have avoided a hell of a lot of problems. We didn't realize that, listen, Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, this is somebody you didn't realize that basically, listen, Knight of Cups, this person, they give their love cup to whoever. Whoever gonna help them. Who can resurrect me? Whoever can resurrect them, that's who they go to. They have a lot of people this is somebody who, listen, they have nothing. So what do you think they're gonna do? Third parties. This had the potential to putting you in a third party because they don't have anything. So naturally, anybody who comes through and says that they can resurrect them, they're going to put you in competition with more people. Because all they have to offer is sex. Dang-a-lang a vagina. That wand energy. And so you didn't realize that they get a cup to whoever could look like they going to save them. You was missing the signs, collective. We was missing the signs. You all, please, double tap your screen. Let's get the lights up. Those of y'all who came in. I didn't mean to pull so many. 8 of Wands. No, 7 of Wands is in reverse. Justice is in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles is in the upright. You had no idea that this person, when somebody don't have no job and they don't have no position and their life is in chaos, this is like you're out here with the 7 of Wands. You were going to end up defeated, baby. Because this is someone, it's like you didn't realize that you was fighting to be in a connection with someone who didn't have nothing. So it's like you were going to end up being like the art of war. So instead of you fighting off people who are not at your standard, because what do they say? It's lonely at the top, right? So normally you're fighting off the people who are below you. Like, no, this mine up here. But you just put your whole wand down and went out here and decided to give somebody an olive branch and help balance out their scale. Not realizing that all your pentacles were going to end up stuck. You was giving an offer to someone who was going to make your pentacles get stuck. See how his pentacle stuck in the tree? And this was never going to be the happily ever after family dynamic that you thought it was going to be. You was getting yourself in a stormy situation. You just didn't see it. How you doing, Deborah? You wasn't seeing it. You was looking at it from lustful eyes. Beauty. Beauty is her name. I like that song. That's a real nice song. Beauty is her name by Drew Hill. It's a nice song. You was looking at the beauty. Hey, beauty babies, 8888. So here it is. You not looking at the reality. You're looking at, damn, they fine. Damn, man, I miss, they just need a little help. You're not realizing that, nah, man, some people are energy vultures. They ain't got nothing to do but have sex. And of course, they're not just going to have sex with you. They're going to go to whoever because they have a scarcity mindset. They're in survival mode. Anybody who looks like they can offer them a cup. Hey, anybody can get it, baby. This ain't about love for them. Anybody who gonna help me? Or what I need to do? You want me to hump on you? All right, girl, come on. Hey, can you pay the cell phone bill? It's about $300. Hey, can you pay this? People do it. People do it. Men do it. They call gigolos. Women do it. They call them gold diggers. People do it. Men and women do it. And we have all been guilty of it. Somebody who they never come up, but they steady got their hand out. And we just be sitting up there like, oh, Lord, what have I got myself into? Oh, Lord, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Why did I do this? 3 of Wands is in the upright. A lot of y'all now wish that you would have held on to wisdom. Held on to it. And just held and maintained whatever you was working on. This is you. Whatever plans, see how he read his plans? I'm reading my plans and I got ships coming in, but I'm going to just hold and maintain. I'm using wisdom. I should just stay focused on my work. And holding on to my pentacles with the 4 pentacles here. You wish that you would have just held your pentacles. Chariot. When this person said that they had problems, before I got my ass into this, I should have got in my damn car and left. Damn, that's real messed up. God bless, baby. You ever get yourself back together? Hey, give me a call in. I know you going through some things. That's how you should have left it. You should have protected yourself. You didn't realize that you was letting a wolf in sheep's clothing. You was letting in a wolf. But see, when it's dressed up, looking like a nice little snack, you wasn't seeing that you had just let a wolf in. You wasn't protecting yourself. 9 of Wands. You was not protecting yourself. You wasn't having proper boundaries. You was looking at what was right in front of you, offering a wolf an olive branch. The devil, an olive branch. Chaining yourself to the damn devil. Because he looked so lustful. He looked like a delectable treat. Girl, oh my God. If you only could knew what he did. Some of y'all, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Oh, the things they do with their mouth. Oh my God. And that booty and then this and that daylight and it's this and it's that. And y'all just be so happy in the moment until it fades. And then we be sitting back going, oh Lord, hey Hazel. Oh Lord, what have I done? What have I done? 9 of Cups is in the upright. Now, what you did not know is that this person overindulges. 9 of Cups is in reverse. 10 of Swords is in reverse. All of this could have been prevented had you looked at the situation. this person overindulges. They also have children that they're hiding in the background. They got other responsibilities. Sometimes people got baby mamas, they got baby daddies, they have a little soft spot for them. They got other responsibilities that they're hiding. So when you was pouring into their cup, they had some little crumb snatchers that you was pouring into them cups too. Somebody taking some money back to someone else. Maybe somebody to share kids with. Hey now. So you're not understanding. So they never really have money. And anytime they get money, it's quickly spent because they have other people that they might be hiding, like little kids. You're not seeing it. That all of this was like, they were basically, 10 of Swords is in reverse. You could have prevented everything. Had you seen, they was just, this looks like people lying in wait, ready to stab you in the back. This is almost like basically they was looking for a sucker. And there you go walking by. Emperor or Empress. They was lying in wait. They was waiting on somebody to come through. There will be their come up. Lying in wait. And all of this could have been prevented had you never gave them no money to begin with. And minded your damn business. But see, you was thinking about that middle piece. You was looking at beauty. You was looking at handsome. You said same goes for you with your drones. Hello, Swinguita. I know that's right. But see, a lot of us ended up, let me tell you, one of the things that I noticed is when I got on my channel, when I met most of my collective, they were brokenhearted. They had been mistreated, feeling a little bit abused, like y'all had been used up. People had taken advantage of your loving kindness. You were overgivers. But if you could go back and really like forethought and see how you got in this situation to begin with, all of this could have been avoided. But we was caught up in what was right in front of us. The 9 of Pentacles. You didn't see that somebody was going to try to attach you because you had money. You was in the 10 of Pentacles. And so you let go of wisdom and not seeing that somebody is only attaching to you for what you could provide. This is somebody who wanted what you had. How you doing, Lee's Wiley? Welcome to the channel. You're not seeing it. This person is looking to be stable. I'm a attached to whoever gonna give me the money. I want to be in a relationship with whoever gonna make me stable. That's my boo for today. And they got many boos. This is somebody who has the potential to cheat because they're going for it. They have a scarcity mindset, a lack mindset. They don't have it like that. They don't have nothing. They don't even have no vision. They don't have no options. Whoever I'm attached to, hey, whoever got the bag, that's who I'm with. Which one of y'all got the bag? That's where I'm going today then. Hello, Charles. What's up, Kelly Bolden? How you doing, baby? It's the 5 of Swords is here in the upright. You did not realize that this person was basically going to put... They wanted to win at all costs, child. They wanted to win at all costs. And this is somebody who did not care. They didn't care. 5 of Swords. This is somebody who was out here, look at them, wanting to win at all costs. And so it feels like they chase people who have it. Because see, they're chasing the man. All of them are fighting, and they're chasing this one. Now remember, I just showed you on the 10 of Swords. This is them lying in wait. This is them fighting. You didn't realize what you was fighting for to be with this person. You just didn't no idea what you was fighting for. Had you knew what you was fighting for, then you would have let this go. Three of Cups is in reverse. That you was going to be the only one putting in. See the girl? This is her. She's pouring into this cup. She's pouring into this cup. She didn't put her cup down. You didn't no idea that you was going to give so much money that you was going to stop worrying about you because you so busy worrying about them. And see, they're worrying about who else they got. Them crumb snatchers, they baby mamas, they baby daddies, they exes, or whoever else they got behind them that was hidden. So when you was giving to them, they was giving to someone else. This was what you was taking care of. And now your cup is about to be on E because you just shelling it out, giving. To the point where your cup was on E. Three of Cups is in reverse. You wish, I wish I had never even allowed. See, the Three of Cups is also about allowing somebody to eat from your table. So while you thinking you're allowing somebody to eat from your table and you're being nice and you're breaking bread with them, you had no idea that they was taking what you was giving them and taking it somewhere else. Taking it somewhere else. Because they're Page of Pentacles. They're Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who don't have much. They're not financially strong. This is the connection that you was fighting to be with. To have them in your life. This is ridiculous. Star is in reverse. The Star is in reverse because now you in a hopeless situation. And all of this could have been prevented. See, the Star, normally she's pouring out her water jugs, right, on the Star. She's not naked because all her bits are covered. Her hair and her jugs are covering her up. She's normally pouring out the water on the earth and in the land. But see, Spirit is saying you're now in a hopeless situation because you should have never poured it to begin with. See, now you see it. Hangman is in reverse. Now you see it. Damn, I should have never been pouring into them to begin with. I should have never tried to have a new start with them because they wasn't stable. They weren't stable. This is somebody who is in their ego and they're in that lack mindset. So if you have a survival mode mindset, you're gonna be hey, this ain't about love. It's about anybody anybody can get it. And I tell y'all this all the time. How you doing, Scaff? 23. How you doing, Eva? You know, this is how some of these people are in such scarcity mindsets, and they have like that survival mode. They don't care. Whoever has a wallet can get it. Oh no, baby. I thought I was straight to this dude got some money. He's gay. Well, I guess I'm about to be gay for the day. What's up, baby? Oh, you gay? Today I am. What's up, boo? I done told y'all. It has come out in my channel. And some of y'all like, damn, I found my person's on the DL. Of course they are. Some of these people are gay for pay. Everybody has a wallet. And when somebody is this person, they had nothing. Only idea they have is whoever is holding the wallet, then guess what? I like you today. Sure do. Yep, I sure am. I'm a lesbian today. Yes, I am, baby. What's up, baby girl? You get down? I get down with whoever got it. Yep. Can you help me? I'll make sure. Hey, I really could. I'm gonna have you screaming my name, and then as soon as I do, I'm gonna ask you for some money, and you gonna like what I do for you. So you want to see me again? You gonna break me off? Cause I'm good at what I do. Cause that's all I got to offer. You see it now. King of Swords is in reverse. You was dealing with somebody who's a criminal mastermind. Because that's all they have to do. This is somebody who you never should have had a new start with. Because with a King of Swords in reverse, and when I say a criminal mastermind, this is somebody who wants to win at all costs. And everybody has a wallet. How you doing, Carlos? And so here it is. This is somebody, you went and reversed the tower. You went and reversed the tower, not realizing, child, you could have prevented yourself a world of hurt. You, your home, your finances, your mental stability, your crown chakra would have never had been shocked had you just left them alone, had you just used your intuition, your wisdom. King of Wands. You should have just continued to focus on being a leader. Being a leader. You are out here, you look good, you get attention from other people. You get attention. Why was you worrying about this person like that? Why? Why? Because they was a king of wands? Was your person real fine? They could offer you some dang-a-lang or vagina. They were so fine. Tasha, ooh, they were so fine. That's why. Is this what we doing? Hey, Danny. What's up, Monica? What's up, Kelp? Still growing? The shoulda, coulda, wouldas, baby. We could have prevented a world of pain to our finances, to our home life, to our credit scores, had we just stopped. You let somebody drive your car, they run in the ground. They go visit people that they're out here and they're out here and they're sleeping around with other people. Okay, I don't know what you own, but I'm gonna let you go. Sometimes people just say stuff like, you want some attention? What's wrong with you? Eight of Pentacles. See, this person wasn't working. And because they wasn't working, you didn't realize that you was headed straight to your own doom. You was walking yourself into your own doom, man. This person knew that they was about to catch you up. That everything you had was getting ready to dry up. They knew what they was doing. They was the executioner. Gotcha. This is not about love for them. This is about surviving. They have no problem taking you down and leaving you for dead. Eight of Swords got you in a mental prison. That's an execution. Remember back in the day when they would off with they? Yeah. You had no idea what what they were walking you into. Oh yeah, I ain't working. You got it. Bet now you're gonna be in a mental prison. Cause guess what I was waiting on? An empress. I've been waiting on me an empress or emperor. Somebody, and if they could have a baby with you, oh child, couple kids with you. Got me one. Got me something off the ground. This is how it is. Have y'all ever met somebody who was so desperate? Like they don't care. Hey, I wasn't interested in both sexes, but hey, I mean, desperate times calls for desperate measures. And everybody has a wallet. I don't give a damn how old you are. I don't give a damn what sex you are. Everybody got a wallet. And I will con any of y'all's asses. Y'all ain't ever met somebody like that. Because they do exist. They do. How you doing, Monica? J Cash? There's people who exist. They don't give a damn. And those of y'all who, and I ain't got nothing against you. You be gay all day. You be a part of the LGBTQ. But there are people who will prey on you too. Because y'all got a bag. Everybody has a bag. And somebody who's in survival mindset, that's what they're going for. It ain't about love. Yeah, okay, sex feel good, but this is about surviving. Yeah, okay, you got your 30 seconds in. What you gonna do for me? Because see, most people, that's their kind. What happens when you have sex with somebody? You have an emotional bond to them. Even though some of y'all be trying not to have feelings, but if they can really curl your toes good enough, you gonna want to see them again. And you are willing to go in them wallets. Baby, what I got to do to see you? Come on. You want to go out to eat? You want to come over? Yeah, well, I'm going through some things. I need some money, though. Oh, well, baby, if you come through, I got you. That's how you get caught. That's how you get caught, collector. How you doing, Hattie? Hattie Smith, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Hattie, welcome. Anybody else? Hey, Andy, what's up? Daddy, go crazy. What's up, girly? Mary Murray, how are you? How'd I miss you, boo-boo? Welcome to the channel. What's up, Queenie? How you doing, boo? All right, so I've already shuffled all the decks, actually. So we're going to go ahead. This is called Intuitive Chaos Kipperish. Let's see what else is out here. Ooh, wait, Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? What's up, Alfonso? No, Alfonso. How you doing? Harris. How you doing, Harris? Luandra. Deborah. John Dillon. What's up? All right, so let's see what we got out here. We got abuse, rest in peace, bondage, and amnesty. You had no idea, child, that you was going, some of y'all was going to end up in abusive situations. And you were going to transition into death. You were putting yourself in bondage. Now, you may say, how? How, Tasha, how? Well, some of these people were not the nicest people to you all. They cheated. And most people who are cheating, they're not really caring about your feelings. They did show up as a page of cups. This is someone with very little emotion. And typically people who are spread thin, who are trying to get it. Like sex is their, or conning people out of their money for resources to survive. They don't give a damn about your feelings. They will say some things that are rude. They may be, hopefully none of y'all got into anything physical. Some of y'all have said this, but it could be verbally or mentally or emotionally abusive. Dealing with their mouth. Rest in peace transition. You had no idea that some of this, now why is this out here? Because it was death to your finances. Death to your love life. Because you done got yourself caught up into something. You can't really be around nobody else because this person's always up under you asking you for money. A lot of y'all lost a lot. You didn't realize you were going through a financial transition, which was going to kill your finances. Dealing with somebody because they were going to get you in bondage. You was going to get your hands was going to be tied. And I'm going to be honest with you. Notice how his mouth is bound. When we make these types of mistakes and we're hurting, we don't like to talk about it. Because we don't want nobody telling us, how could you be so dumb? Amnesty. Excuse me. I mean, now you have a lot of amnesty. Some of y'all have amnesty. You mad after the fact. Because now you really, like, if you could do stuff differently, some of y'all mad at your damn self. You mad at yourself. How did I allow myself to get caught up in this? Holy Spirit, what else you got? Now, some of these people are mad at you. They want to hurt you now. Some of them want you to still go through financial debts. They want to bind you back up. Why? Because some of y'all are rising stars. You were the perfect lick. You know what a lick is? A lick is when somebody, like a setup. Some people call it hitting a lick. A lick is, I'm about to come over here. You're the perfect setup because some of y'all are rising stars. You have a very good position. You're rising up in your company. You could literally be a star. And you could be in music. You could be a writer. You could be well known for something you could do. You know what I'm saying? And so this is somebody who is in expectation of the fact that you're supposed to be getting more money. And so with karma here, people who have money you're rising up. Let's talk about karma. Some of y'all are wanting karma for the people who bound you. Let's talk about karma, Holy Spirit. What you got for karma? Karma. Bliss. Your karma for a lot of y'all is that you're going to be headed towards your north node. You're going to have your bliss. Your chakras are actually going to be in alignment. And you're going to be traveling real soon. You got good karma because you're a good person. Okay? So congratulations on that. So despite everything, you're in your north node, some of you all. So north node means that you are rising to higher levels of consciousness. Congratulations. What's up, Light Healer? Welcome to the channel. So here it is. Some of you all are in your north node. You are ascending to higher levels of consciousness. You're getting ready to travel. You're happy. You're a lot happier now than you were then. You know what I'm saying? Your chakras are in alignment. You've healed. So that's good. That lets me know you've been healing. How you doing, Brooklyn? Brooklyn's mama. What's up, Brooklyn's mama? See, a lot of you all, this taught y'all self-love going through this experience. See, this taught you something. Now, this whole reading was about foresight, but in the present, you are experiencing self-love. You're very happy. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Somebody is mad about your karma. The fact that you are doing so well. But you learned a lot of self-love through this experience. How you doing, Sherry? What's up? Continuous inspiration. How you doing? It says child. You're realizing that someone else is childish. They don't want to grow up. A lot of their ways and the things that they do is childish. Even the way they go about getting money. Listen, it is easier to go get a job than to con people. It is. You laying around with people. You're being emotionally unavailable. This is somebody who is childish. They may have had a child too. They could have had a baby. But childish is out here. But a lot of these people act childish. The way that they think. They're not emotionally fit. The way they think about money. And so they, like, to me, they do stuff like, being a player or a little playette out here sleeping around with different people for funding. Now, some of them think that they're wise. Well, I'm going to just go for the big ballers. But let me tell you something I never even considered. Because, I was wondering about these ball players. And it came across my feed. How do so many of them get caught up? You know what this girl said? She was a gold digger. She said, it's easy to catch them up. Professional athletes have been playing ball all their life. They have never dated. They're not used to being around a woman. So when a woman comes around and she gives them attention and she's blowing their head up, they fall for it. They don't have a lot of experience dating. So this is how so many of them get caught up. And the whole time her whole goal is to get a baby out of you. So you will be paid. So now I'm getting paid for 18 years. They haven't dated. Same thing goes for some of my feminines and my masculines out here who have regular jobs. Some of y'all work a lot. It's a few people still working 9 to 5s, but a lot of people put in overtime. When do you have time? You're not meeting people on the regular. This is why online dating is so popular. Right? So you're not actually getting out here dating like that. So you meet somebody, you think you have a connection, and what they're looking at is, you about to be my next lick. And they're going to tell you everything you want to see or hear and do. This is what it is. These are the times we living in, y'all. Hello, Raven. Ravine, how you doing, Ravine? Excuse me. What's up, Danny? Sherry Owen. Crimson Dragon, what you say? Still roasting you. What is you talking about? Conflict. This is someone who wants to buy. They're upset because now they feel like they're in a lot of conflict for their childish behaviors. They feel very angry because maybe they feel like their hands are bound. How so? Talk about conflict, Holy Spirit. What is conflict? Hello, Tiffany. This is somebody who is, yes, they're pissed off because listen, some of these people are mad. When you are with somebody who has less than you, they can actually start to develop jealousy. Because it's like you're living the life they want. This is somebody who is mad because they wanted to get you caught up. Sometimes they just want to knock you down. You should know what it's like to be in my shoes for once. And they're upset with Ice Queen and Boss because they couldn't bind you. This is somebody who was wanting to knock you off your high horse because they see you as a boss. And they're angry about it. Sometimes people, when they have lack, they start to develop jealousy and envy. Or because they feel insecure about their position. Think about it. You out here making money and they got to be out here conning people, sleeping with whomever. Old people, young people. I got all these people touching you. You don't even like some of these damn people. I don't like how you smell. Your breath stink. Did you wash your ass today? This is what you might be thinking. But you laying down with them all for some money. Do you know what that does to your spirit? Do you know how empty you would feel? You're inviting all of these people to touch you, their spirits that's on them. You're taking all of this into you. Somebody has to feel empty, because I can just just feel so heavy. It feels so heavy. What's up, the real Onika? I'm serious. Think about all the stuff you're doing. Some of y'all are earth angels out here. Look at my earth angels. Where y'all at, earth angels? You're a sweetheart. You have self-love. You're an angel. Earth angel that's rising up. Okay. Ooh, about to experience a lot of achievement. And you're a healer. Well, look at you, boo. This is why you was an easy target, too, because you're so sweet. You have healing energy. And you always seem to win. You attract users, abusers, and narcissists sometimes when you are an earth angel energy. This is somebody who was out here doing voodoo on you. But pay that no never mind, because you are protected. How you doing, Nora? What's up, Mary? Oh, we got Mary Stallworth and Mary Murray. Hello, Annette. Spirit says you out here, look at you, single, sexy, successful. Go ahead, collective. You are a single energy. See, going through this, as bad as it was, and you probably wish that you never went through it, but doesn't it make you appreciate being single? It makes you look at your life differently. You move different in these streets now. You ain't gonna be so quick to be like, oh Lord, I need to go over here. Oh Lord, I need somebody. You go through enough finances, you be like, the hell with some sex, child, because I ain't getting caught up. Now some of y'all are waiting on a commitment. That's what you want, a commitment with a soulmate. Some of y'all are waiting to find your real person. Somebody that's equally yoked, a real soulmate that is going to commit. You don't want something that's just going to be, in and out. You don't want the in and out energy. Spirit says there is a surprise here. What is the surprise? Oh, some of y'all were surprised that you found out your person was community dangling a vagina. Didn't I just say something about you find out that your person is so into a scarcity mindset that they're on survival mode so much? The surprise is they are community street meat. Everybody, the young, the old, the men, the women, everybody, you got some money, you can get it too. Hey, whoever got a bag, I don't give a damn what you look like, who you are. Big, small, skinny, overweight. I seen a guy the other day. He was getting a kiss on the cheek. The girl looked like she should have been on my 600-pound life. He was dating her. She took a picture of him when he was asleep, put it on Facebook. You know why he was dating? Because he wanted a PlayStation 5. He was using it for her money. There's people who don't care. They don't care. Everybody can get it. Thank you, Shannon, for the torch. Everybody can get it. I don't give a damn what you look like. You got a wallet, you got some money. Let's go. That's what it is. Not realizing this is somebody who wanted to stop your forward movement. They don't like that you're enamored. Some of y'all are really, really loved. And they hate that. So they want to see you experience endings. They were trying to stop you from ever having new beginnings. They wanted you to feel their pain. How you doing, Alma? From Italy. Hey, boo. Welcome. This is somebody who, some of y'all wanted a family with this person, and this is exactly what they used to steal from you. This was the easiest way to manipulate you. It was because you wanted a family with them. You saw growing with them. You had no idea. Some of y'all had no idea that your person was out here being for the community. This is somebody you want a family with. Some of y'all didn't even know your person was like, what? Because you thought, some of y'all thought that these people were people who had some decency with high honor. Not knowing, no, the way that you think, oh, my ear is ringing. You thought that your person was going to have high honor, not realizing that everything that you knew about them was false. You was dealing with a Jezebel spirit. Your person is a Jezebel. What's up, Jessica? Hey, boo. Oh, it was real loud when my ear rang, y'all. It was my spirit ear, my right ear. Hey, Holy Spirit, what's up? What's up? You had no idea. So you like, remember I said you think somebody had potential? You seeing them one way. Person out here, Jezebel. Remember I just said picking up all them different spirits because they laying down with all these people. This is somebody, they give no cares. This is somebody who always has you in a third party situation, third party stitch. You would have stayed mad. Stayed mad because they was always going to have you in a third party. Some of y'all wish y'all never would have said hello. Imagine. If you could go back in time, would you say hello? Child, when they said hey to you, you would have like, child, hey, what's up? I got to go. Or not said nothing at all. Or not said nothing at all. Let's get 3 more. There it is again. Somebody has been doing voodoo on you. Voodoo for your abundance. But you're protected. They was doing voodoo because they didn't like that you were abundant. Some of these people put some of y'all in destiny swaps. They may have been doing voodoo dolls, whatnot. But you are protected. Your money is protected. This is somebody who did not like your abundance. They were jealous. They were jealous of your occupation. See how it's out here? And look what's at the bottom. Somebody's mama was also jealous. Mature woman was out here doing rituals on their twin flame. Can't make it up. So a mature mother was jealous of a twin flame connection. They out here doing voodoo on you for your abundance. Sounds like, yes. But guess what? Now they got the message. You're out here. You're divine. Now everybody see it. You are of the divine. Everybody getting the message now, and they can't stand you for it. Look at all these people giving you the evil eye, collective. All these people giving you the damn evil eye. Some of them want you to be sick with health concern. They want to see you sick. And I'm going to be honest with you. Thank God some of y'all did not go back to this person with this Jezebel. Because somebody who was out here sleeping with the community is a health risk in itself. All of this they was willing to do because of your unexpected money. Actual money. Sending all these damn flying monkeys. Being your opposition. Who? Your twin flame. Who has an entity attachment from laying up with everybody. This is why they so damn mean. Some of y'all people's mean because they got demons on them. Jesus. Real talk. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? What's up, spoiled diva? I know that's right. What's up, Takara? She says celibate and happy, girl, and STD free is what you want to say. Because some of these people, there's a lot of people out here. They catching stuff left and right, y'all. This is the art of manifestation. You all come on in. Y'all killing me. 264. For real, y'all. Come on. It's a little less than 100 of y'all. Please double tap your screens. Let's get the lights up, y'all. Please and thank you. Double tap. What's up, authorized representative? Okay, we're not pulling a lot of these. What's up, Barbara? This is called the Art of Manifestation Oracle. And this is for my master manifestors. I love to give my collective manifestation cards because a lot of you all are manifestors. You are out here. A lot of y'all be out here getting a bag. You're very successful. And anything that Spirit can give us to give us little pointers is wonderful. Hello, apples are delicious. And she said, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. What's up, KD Marv? How you doing? Okay. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? of all 12 zodiac signs. What is the art of manifestation? What do you want us to know? What's up, Busy? What's up, C. Looney? Nature. Number 37. Take time out. And mistakes. Ooh. Let's talk about nature. Number 37. Okay, it says, whenever we sow seeds, however we may yearn to see them grow, we cannot force them to develop quicker than nature will allow. But we can provide them the best possible conditions to grow. Whatever you have initiated in your life, this card is here to encourage you to be patient. Nurture your relationships, your ideas, your projects with love. Listen, whenever we're given a new seed, look at Spirit. Did you see that little light? My little angels, they be out here surrounding me with a little love and light. Listen, whenever we're given seeds, right, we have to nurture seeds to grow. Believe it or not, relationships are seeds. Businesses are seeds. Ideas, projects, all of those are seeds, and they have to have the right conditions or they will not grow. That was one of the lessons that Spirit was trying to teach you about. This whole reading really was talking about a relationship. Y'all didn't have the right conditions for the seed of love to grow. You didn't have the right foundation. This person was unequally yoked. They can't worry about love. People are not going to worry about love if they have to worry about a roof over their head or where their next meal is going to come from. So Spirit is saying the next time you kind of get yourself in a situation, you can't force stuff to grow faster than what it is. So like you have to consider that when we get into relationships with people, we can't push them, even though we can see the potential, you can't push them into being successful. You can't push them into being a person that you want them to be. It takes time. They have to do the self-healing work. This is why we want you to date people who are healed. Now, I have to be honest with you. I don't know what just brought this to my attention. When you are healed, like really, really healed, and you really do your shadow work, you will have a dry phone. This is why a lot of y'all end up making a lot of business money moves. Because when you're healed, you're trying to find a healed person. And there's a lot of unhealed people out here. So your phone is not going to be, you could be the good looking, have a degree, have exercise, money right, get all your stuff together. And now you're like, where are the real options? Because you would have to like come down to date somebody. Because most people are not healing. So it's a few people are out here healing. But I just want to prepare you. Because remember I said those seeds. So you want to give your seed with somebody who is also healed. So if you think the moment you heal, you're going to have a list of options. You got to remember, it's more people out here who have not done a lick of damn shadow work than it is healed. So you're trying to basically find your person out of a needle in a haystack. So unless you're going to come down, date down, which you don't want to do, hence the tarot portion of the reading, because it led to a bunch of problems. This is what dating down will do. So we want to date down? No, we want to have seeds that are that have the best potential to grow. So we want to be with somebody who is our match, whether it's an idea, a project, or a relationship. We try to find people who we could actually grow with. Because if we don't, go back to the beginning of the reading. You're going to have a world of problems. Time out. Number 55. What's up, Traveling Muse? How are you? Welcome to the channel. What's up, BB? What's your name? Show right, honey. Crazy, but definitely true. Hey, Yazzie. What's up, Rakeem? How you doing, Chuck, Larry? Hey, boo, I ain't seen you forever. Cornbread, you back. Deborah, C. Looney. I see y'all. Welcome to the channel, everybody. How y'all doing? It's been a while. Okay, it says take time. Now, Spirit says they want you to give yourself permission to stop sometimes. Give yourself permission. Sometimes we just need to slow down and rest. And listen, and yet so often we keep pushing and pushing and pushing, even though there are clear signs we might need to stop. Taking time out will allow you to replenish your energy and return, revitalize with the abundance of focused energy. you get yourself hooked up to an energy vampire. You're going to be pushing and pushing, pushing. They're going to push you till ain't nothing left. And now Spirit is saying this is how a lot of my collective end up with cups that are depleted. You give to everybody. A lot of you all are very good with money. You manage your money well. People depend on you. You're always the friend somebody can lean on. You're always the relative who has their money together. Can I borrow? Can I this? You're always giving, 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 giving. And on top of being a hard worker. And some of y'all have multiple streams of income. So it's like you spread thin, baby, because you're juggling a lot of plates. It's okay to stop sometimes. It's okay to sit down and rejuvenate and go ground yourself and let Spirit take some time for yourself, and so Spirit can replenish you. Because if you don't, 55, 5 is a number of change. You might be heading yourself to a tower if you don't. Because if you don't start slowing down, your body will slow down. It always does. Now, mistakes. Number 34 is out here. Let's talk about mistakes. Hello, Spoiled Diva. It says, if you feel like you've made a mistake, indeed, someone else has done so with... Listen, if you feel like you made a mistake, or indeed, someone else has done so with an impact on you, please do not feel bad about this. Treasure and value your mistakes and those of others that are around you. They are the cutting edge of your personal growth and evolution. Lean into the learning and celebrate your openness to grow. There was one person in the chat. I don't remember who said it. How you doing, T-Bird Action? I can't remember. It was a man. He said, it was good that I went through this. I don't know which one of y'all said it, but it was in the comments. He said, it was good that I went through this experience. How you doing, Kenzo, Rashid? How you doing? This is somebody who's, and listen, he was the only one who said it. The rest of y'all was like, I hope they get karma. I hope this, that, and the other. He said it was good because guess what? He learned something. He changed. He realized, hey man, I was being vulnerable. I need to act. I need to use my wisdom. I need to tighten up. Listen, you made a mistake. This person they going through stuff. They had a lot of impact on your life. Some of y'all have learned a lot. You should have grown a lot from this. There should be so much growth, spiritual growth, how you look at relationships, like your intuition. When you see red flags, you should be able to see a lot of stuff. And evolution means you should have changed from the things that you learned. So don't always beat yourself up for wanting to go be with someone, or, you was tired of being single. You want to get your feet wet. You want to go out here and get it in. Be safe though. Use wisdom. A lot of y'all got out just in the nick of time. How you doing? Good times are coming. What's up? What's your name? Ooze Leah. How you doing, baby? Y'all got out right in the nick of time. Some of y'all got out before you got a health condition because your person was out here being street meat. God pulls you out just in the nick of time. But you're supposed to learn from this. So the next time, because STDs are on the rise, HIV is higher than it has ever been. And this is crazy because we've been I remember when HIV came out in the 80s, I was a little girl and they was telling people about HIV. We got more adults getting HIV now in 2026 than ever before. And that's preventable. God pulled you out. I hope you learned your lesson. So the next time you get a little itch, you might want to go sit your ass down somewhere. You got away with going through a financial storm that you built yourself back up from. The next time, you might not be so lucky when it comes to your sexual health. Do not date down. Do not be out here trying to date potential. Because a lot of times you date potential, a lot of times that's what you want for them. But if they don't want it, they're not going to work for it. So you got to let somebody come to you fully healed, ready, because you've done the work. You're going to attract what you are. So be your highest and best self. There are men out here that are healing. There are women out here who are healing, who want relationships, who are looking for whole people. You just got to make sure you have the patience to wait on them. Okay? Because we don't want no more mistakes or no more hard lessons. Don't beat yourself up. You learn from this. so that you don't do it again. Now, Spirit says it's time for you to allow yourself to receive. Now it's time. One of the greatest blocks in your ability to manifest and your greatest desire is an inability to allow yourself to receive. This card is asking you to take some time to identify your inner beliefs, your perceptions, your attitudes that stopped you from receiving one by one, and remove those things that resist. Now, because I just said a lot of y'all are the people depend on. People who are normally the ones that everybody lean on, y'all are it's hard for you to take sometimes, to be a receiver, to let people give to you. But Spirit says it's time, because that is a law. There is a law of giving and receiving. If you cannot receive, you will stagnate. And see, the law of giving and receiving has to have it has to have flow. So if you're a taker, you're going to mess up the flow. If you're an overgiver, you're going to mess up the flow. If you don't give nothing at all and you're a Scrooge, you're going to mess up the flow of giving and receiving. You've been giving a lot. It is now time for some of y'all to be blessed, to receive some good karma for all the blessings, because you're always out here blessing other people. So please don't be like, oh no, I can't take that. Spirit say, allow people to do good for you. I seen you out here. You've been busting your ass for everybody else. It's time for you to receive, collective. So allow yourself to receive, because you deserve it. It says to have and to hold. Ooh, to have and to hold. This looks like we're going to talk about love. Healthy relationships are formed through love rather than need. Did you hear what I said? A healthy relationship is formed through love, not need. It is such a human thing to hold on to others through fear and insecurity. But this dynamic can stifle a relationship, the potential to flourish, and to actually push someone away. So give your relationship the freedom it needs to form a healthy foundation of trust. If you are dating somebody because of need or a fear of being insecure, so like people date people sometimes, they hold on to people because they feel insecure. Oh, my person could talk to someone else because they so good looking or so handsome or whatever. That's a problem. But if you're also holding on to somebody because of need, I don't want them to date somebody because I need them for finances. Spirit says you're going to stifle that relationship. And it will stop growing because of that. And in fact, somebody will eventually start to feel used. If you're with somebody for their finance, eventually they're going to feel used, and you're going to actually repel them. Eventually they're going to get tired of that shit, and they're going to end up leaving. If you're with somebody and you're holding on to them because of you're insecure, you're scared to have them out, you're scared like they can't have no room to breathe because you're scared somebody might take them. You're going to actually push your person away. That is not love, that's fear. And we got to stop doing that. You have to have a relationship that's built on real trust. You love them. You should be able to trust the person you love. You should. So they want you to give your relationship a healthy foundation. You need to start, listen, trust has to be, that's one of those things we can, you have to earn people's trust, but you can also have conversations with people. But y'all, you also have to look at the red flags that are in front of you. If somebody's words are not aligning with what they're doing, which is what the tarot was saying, you seen it. But see, you thought that you could help them. Not realizing that it was going to bring you down. You was trying to lift something. You came from a good place, collective. You want to help somebody. They got potential. I want to help you. But sometimes people will take that help and it will stifle them. They don't want to grow because adversity is actually how we grow, y'all. So sometimes helping people is actually stopping their growth. Sometimes people need to go through karma. They need to go through the pains. They need that little fire under their ass so that they will grow. That's how we grow. That's how you grew. Right? We just talked about it with mistakes. Let's get your middle card. Your middle card says it's okay sometimes to not be okay, collective. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. When we feel low or we're having challenging emotions and we start to feel bad within ourselves, it's okay. Sometimes we'll feel bad about feeling bad. I shouldn't feel bad because I don't want people to see me a certain kind of way. Like being sad is a problem. You know, sometimes people don't want people to know they went to therapy. Oh, what if they think I'm crazy? Who gives a damn? Take care of your mental health. Sometimes people be afraid to say, I'm going through something. I might need some help. I would rather you go sit on someone's couch, get the mental help you need, than to be out here being a terror to everybody else in the community because you are having a bad day. You need to be on some medication. You need to go talk to somebody and figure you out. Like a lot of times people are like, oh, I don't want anybody to know. So you'll feel bad about feeling bad. And so this card is asking you to understand your difficult feelings as guidance. Highlighting that something needs to change. So when you feel bad, that is a signal the universe is sending you something in your life is not right. Something in your life needs to change. So you're entitled to seek support. That is your God-given right. This is why he's given us doctors. This is why we have mental health professionals. If you're going through a bad breakup and it hurt and you don't feel like you're healing properly, you having crazy thoughts, you're feeling really extra jealous, you're feeling, I want to bust somebody's windows out. Maybe you need to go sit on somebody's couch before you do that. Maybe you need to talk it out. Maybe you have an abandonment issue and you don't realize this is why you're squeezing so hard. Sometimes listen, we just need to go, listen, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to go get help. It's okay, baby. It's okay. And who cares what anybody think? Y'all gonna have to stop making people feel bad for going to get professional help. Because it is hard dealing with somebody who is about to mentally snap. Have you ever been around somebody who is like, I'm not trying to be funny, but people who are bipolar or people who have like mental breaks, those are some of the hardest people to be around because they can harm other people. This is when people go out and they harm large groups of people because something is mentally not right. So stop shaming them and don't shame yourself if you feel like you need help. Show yourself some loving kindness. Get your help that you need. Take care of your mental health. It is just as important as going to see the doctor for any other health condition we have. Sometimes things are too big for us to have. I know I certainly have done it. There have been times I have told God, I said, God, I know you said you'll never put more on me than I can handle, but today this is more than I can handle. I need to talk to somebody. And there have been times I went in, I'll make an appointment. If you have one of the things in the U.S., we call it EAP. This is where you have so many mental health visits you can go do for free through your job. Sometimes there's a free hotline where you could just talk to somebody. They have 1-800 numbers. Sometimes you just need to talk it out before you snap on somebody. Or you have you mentally snap. And now you just sitting in a wall rocking because you're not here no more. Because your mind is snapped. Go get some help, baby. It's okay. It's okay. That is self-love when you go get help. Okay? Keep that in mind. How you doing? Validate that you said the person you said, you're so funny. The IEP solutionist. Okay, I see you. Hello, Felicia Turner. Welcome to the channel. You all, please double tap your screens. Let's get the lights up. What's up, BB? What's up, Creation? How's everybody doing? It came in a little later. How are you? Welcome to I Am the Light. I want to thank the Most High, His Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team for preparing this message. I want to thank JP to God for moderating. Thank you to everybody who came out to the All Signs read, as well as this particular collective read. If you missed the All Signs read, please check it out. It's in the playlist. We did it earlier today. It is time stamped, so you can find your sign. It is double spaced. You can easily find your sign. Go right to your part of the All Sign reading. I want to thank everybody for the 128 jewels. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, everybody, and thank you for the 219 likes. You all, thank you for joining me for the late night read. For those of y'all who are out here having the who are with me, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and you'll know when I upload. At the bottom of your screen, it says personal readings. Personal readings are available at I Am the Light Tarot. tDimYourLight@gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll send you everything you need to know. Thank you for joining me, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. You all have a beautiful good night or a good morning or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Love y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Bye, baby.